Knock, knock. Is that you in there, Buddy Bear? What's up?
Mama Bear told me to get ready for hibernating. This is my cave mode. I've got my flashlight, berries for snacking, and I decided to pack a good book. I chose the Bible because everyone tells me it's a good book. I started at the beginning because, see, it says here, in the beginning, but then it was full of a lot of strange words. I didn't understand them. Who says begot anyway? Maybe this book is not for me. Am I too young? I'm just not getting it.
Well, buddy, the Bible itself has your answer. Look here. This is a chapter. It's called Isaiah, and this is Isaiah 54, verse 13. And it says, "All your children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children." Aroo, aroo. Well, I think it's great that you want to read the Bible. After all, it's a gift from God to all the people of the world. Young and old, rich and poor, anyone can and should read it. It was written a long time ago, around 1200 BC. Some of those strange words are hard for us to understand today because we use different words now. This one book has so many parts. It's not really a book that you need to read starting on page 1. It's not a once upon a time and happily ever after sort of book. It's much more complicated than that. There are 66 individual books in it. They can be categorized as laws, history, poetry or songs, prophecy, the Gospels, which are our biography, and epistles, or another word for letters. They're pretty complicated, huh?
I see my parents reading the Bible every night, and they always laugh when I ask, "Aren't you finished yet, guys?"
You're a silly buddy. Many adults find it challenging to read the Bible. They might reread it many times throughout their life. They change their minds about some passages and think more deeply about others. People don't usually just read the Bible one time. Why, it's a guide to help you throughout your whole life.
We need a guide, huh?
It might take a few weeks to discuss just one book of the Bible. People do find it helpful to read and discuss it in a group. Learning together is fun, you know. People in your group might ask questions that you hadn't thought of. My mom says the Bible is magical because you can pick it up, turn to any page, and find something helpful in it for your day. Now that's a good book.
What a great idea. I'll ask the pastors. We might have a kids' Bible study that I could attend.
You might find a children's Bible easier to understand. It has simpler modern language. It's a collection of stories that kids can relate to. You might also try a comic book Bible. Doesn't that sound fun?
Wow,
Look at that.
Let me see. Oh!
It's like at the library. There are different sections with material for folks of all ages. There are the board books and picture books, for the babies to read or chew on. There are chapter books for big kids, and finally the whole adult side of the library. My hibernation recipe for you, friend buddy, is a dash of reading, then a cup of praying and reflecting, and a sprinkle of some sleep. Then in the spring, goodness, you will wake up a happy, rested cub. Yay! I think it's neat to think that in the Bible there are these same stories and some of the same questions that our great-great-great-great-great-grandparents read and tried to figure out. This good book was oftentimes the only book that the family owned.
We have one.
It was passed on from generation to generation. It doesn't matter who you are. The words are for you. They connect us with each other and with God. Today is called World Communion Sunday, where we share the communion story across cultures and languages with everyone.
I'm excited. Let's share. Bye-bye.